is. I really would hope it's not PS2. You said he has a pretty negative.
Yeah, but he loves going to PS2. Oh, okay, good. We're going Battlefield.
Okay.
This is fantastic. This shows me that Kola is here to win no matter what that means. I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, really, really excited to see how this game pans out. Good pressure so far from Kola in the corner. Even if hits haven't connected, he's able to utilize his body and the disjoint of the sword to threaten Sonix. But as I say that, Sonix mounting such a strong advantage stage.
But Kola very calmly making his way back to stage, getting that stage advantage, ledge trapping the way that Roy's only can ledge trap. But the spin dash, can't do anything against that. Mistimes the dancing blade. That's kind of what we talked about, is that if you time it well, it's a great punish on spin dash, but you didn't time it or space it quite in the right way, and now suddenly you're off stage at 93% and struggling. I don't know how he makes it back from this one. Yeah, that's, oh, okay, he makes it quite back, and he's so fast. Kola's so quick to recognize I'm back on stage, and I have a chance to throw out a fast frame hitbox like F-tilt to get myself back an advantage.
I like how Sonix is able to control the stage, utilize their movement to at least threaten the ground game of Kola. We saw in their set versus Omega how strong they are when they are able to control the ground, and jab, the back air does not close just yet, but you're in a pretty dangerous spot if you're Sonix, especially when you're trapped at the ledge.
Yeah, and this is why we pick Battlefield, is for these up air juggles that Kola is constantly throwing out. Oh, great tech, but that's a hard punish. Didn't quite snap to ledge. It's at that weird middle part where your laser hits the ledge that it doesn't snap. Unfortunate for Kola, but 107%. Can you trade the stock back? There's a lot of kill confirms that you can get with jab, with tech chases off of down tilt, with, I mean, raw aerials into edge guards. Oh, great B reverse dancing blade off the platform. And Kola is really utilizing these platforms and making it known why Battlefield was the stage selection of choice.
But still, Sonix holding very strong pressure and slowly chipping away the advantage onto Kola. It's a battle of inches against Sonix, especially with how they are able to control the stage and maneuver around the platforms.
Look at how Kola was using these platforms. Anytime that Sonix is below Kola with stage advantage, Kola goes up onto the platforms to try to bait Sonix into coming up on the platforms so that Kola can fall through the platforms and go for the up air juggles again. It's a mind game that Sonix is starting to realize and is not falling into those traps. So now they're back to playing a grounded game, as I say that they're up in the air.
It only takes one missed connection from Kola for Sonix to start capitalizing. The back air connects and sends Kola off stage. It's terrifying when Sonix can put you in this position and capitalize on your recovery.
That's gonna be death.
Yeah, and that will do it, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Kola
that was tough to come back from.
Losing the stock. He's playing very aggressive into Sonix, and I think that might be exactly what he's looking for.
Yeah, you can platform camp on Roy, and that is definitely a strategy against Sonic, but not when you're at this stock and percentage deficit. 51% and racking up. It's only going to take, I think, one more interaction to put Kola off stage and one more good read from Sonix to capitalize on that, whereas Kola needs about 4 more interactions. That's one. I was hoping that would kill. I think he still needs about 4 more interactions to make something happen here. There it is. All it takes is 3 really solid interactions with maybe a Nair combo or something to get Sonix at about 70 to 80%, and then you're looking for Jer and you're looking for, you know, some spicy dancing blades or possibly some edge guards. And it's not that easy against Sonix, so I don't think that's going to be reliable. It's probably safe for ledge trap. But your percentage is still climbing, 114%. You're off stage. Great air dodge, getting back on the stage. Oh, but the Nair just barely saved Sonix from being in disadvantage hell. Didn't follow up with the fair. The combo doesn't quite hit. 25% is not a lot of percentage. Kola wants more, 37% and climbing. We still need a couple more interactions if we want to see, even with Rage, Kola make this comeback on game 1.
Kola still just forcing a lot of these small neutral wins, just playing in the face of Sonix with no fear of a connecting hit. This could be it. The back air connects, and that seals game 1 in Sonix's favor.
Really unfortunate air dodge. I think that was possibly buffered. Sonix missed the back air, but since the air dodge was already buffered, he came back to stage, and it was an easy enough punish from there. That is something that Sonix has been really, really adept at doing in this matchup, is abusing Roy's recovery. You know, we talk about, you know, Prom's recovery obviously being bad and being exploitable, but Roy, and Sonic especially, has tools for it, but Roy's disadvantage state is so exploitable, especially by a character like Sonic with fair options, back air reads, and just drift follows. Looks like Town and City is what we're going to. You know, no reason particularly to ban this if you're Sonix. You know, you have the speed to keep up on the stage, and the shallow walls of this stage benefit you as well.
Yeah, and doing a really good job of almost abusing Kola on his counter pick and taking an early stock.
This is looking rough. This is looking like the run back that we saw at the previous time that they met up. What does Kola need to do to get back in this?
Yeah, and finding ways to get back into this, especially now that you have to approach Sonix and try and force interactions, it's just benefiting this game plan of where Sonix is looking to just punish any errant swings.
Sonix is doing a really good job of DIing out on these jabs as well. And, you know, that's not very easy to do or react whenever you're getting hit by the jabs. Wow, what a punish. The F smash sweet spot still doesn't kill at that percentage. It's kind of wild. Kola's looking for that win though, and unfortunate miss input, possibly a buffered input, means that Sonix is down a stock as well. But Kola's 74% is something that you have to be worried about. If you miss an input and you get back thrown off stage, or if you get hit by a spin dash and nared off stage, luckily you got hit by that side of nair. Fair though, off stage at 146%. There's a lot of things that can kill you here. A solid ledge trap would be good, but great jump, short hop dancing blade to get him back in this, and he just wants to rack up percentage.
Yeah, doing a great job so far on racking up percentage onto Kola, and it feels like every option to try and get back to the stage and regain stage control has gone against Kola. And Nair connects, killed off the top, and this is a much faster paced game from Sonix. Normally we see them playing a little bit slower, especially when they have to lead. But Kola's stance and Kola's aggression has forced interaction from Sonix.
I'm surprised that Kola went for that jab back here instead of a jab nair to add a little bit more percentage, knowing that that wasn't going to kill. Maybe he just wanted the ledge trap for the offstage, being it a little bit, oh wow, really unfortunate fastfall SD from Kola. That's 2 games up for Sonix.
Gotta keep your composure in these tough moments. Kola has to stay focused. I know losing a stock in that fashion is not the way you want to end the second game, but there is a clear path to victory, and I don't think it's on Town and City, though.
I don't think it is either. Now, the thing that Kola can do is make comebacks, because Kola can get mad and really aggress his way back to victory. Where that doesn't work is against an opponent that understands that you're going for hyper-aggression and backs up. And Sonix has shown the capability to do that. Knowing that Kola's going for more aggressive options means that Sonix has options to punish that a little bit more effectively. So let's see how this looks. Kola definitely swinging for the fences here, and Sonix gonna probably try to slow this down on PS2.
Trying to stay a bit aggressive right now, but not able to connect just yet. I do like how Kola is being a little more measured in their approach, kind of threatening with space rather than a hitbox. But having to find any way they can to break through this neutral. Sonix is just holding stage and forcing Kola to interact at this point.
Yeah, and Town and City, in theory, is good for Roy for a plethora of reasons, but when your biggest issue is disadvantage and getting back to stage, you need those platforms that are a little bit closer to the edge to help keep your recovery ambiguous. The issue is that Sonix keeps sending them low. Oh, went for the ledge trump, but gets footstooled himself. Now you're in a disadvantaged state. Now you're off stage. Almost read the air dodge, didn't quite time it correctly. And suddenly, Kola's back at center stage. Sonix is jumping.
Sonix finding ways to punish a single bad decision off on the side of Kola. Kola not finding the same type of momentum we saw against Omega. Almost looking a little rattled, especially by how composed Sonix is in the face of adversity when he is pressuring his shield.
And just look at Sonix's face. I mean, he's constantly stone-faced. There's no emotion that comes from this man when he is playing the game. Ooh, but that's a good flare blade to take a stock.
And it's just enough to get the stock. 139 onto the side of Kola. The rage will become a huge factor in this matchup.
Yeah, and that's going to be a stock, and you're a full stock down on Roy, and swinging for the fences where Sonix is going to just kind of play a little bit more safe. and hard punishing. No reason to go for errant hitboxes when you can just punish with aerials or with smash attacks, which is something that, or flare blades, which Kola's been going for.
I mean, doing a very good job of knowing exactly when it is time to aggress using the spin dash or homing attack, but it may not be the most riveting game plan, but it is correct and showcases how Sonix has mastered his character in terms of finding a win con. 115 on the board, the back air connects, and that will seal it 3-0 in the side of Sonix.
Mastery indeed. I mean, that was incredible showcase from Sonix, right? We can talk about Roy's disadvantage state all day, and yes, that was definitely part of what made this such a tough matchup and caused Kola to, you know, basically not being able to recover or gain footing again. But what really was impressive here is that Sonix didn't miss a hit confirm or a combo confirm. Sonix constantly was playing slippery, going for these spin dash, jump aerials, or homing attacks. The only time he ever went for homing attacks is when he was sure that it was going to hit the shield, and he would have time to spring jump or do something else to get out of danger. But Sonix was constantly moving and flowing perfectly, never doing anything that could be punished with shield. And Kola wasn't grabbing almost at all. Not that that's something that you really think to go for against Sonic as a character. But you know, Sonix was just perfectly timing everything, perfectly moving, following aerial drifts, reading DIs, punishing perfectly. I mean, that masterclass from Sonix, making that look easy.
I mean, it's going to be exciting to see how Kola will advance from now. Sonix did a great job pushing their advantage state right now, and this will be the last